All right, everyone. So hopefully you guys are here. This is going to be a different kind of video. I'm not really going to be talking about retirement benefits. I kind of wanted to focus more on this. Get me like somewhat in the center here. More just about workplace benefits, and maybe for those of you who are retired, you can comment, or if you're in the chat, tell me what you missed or what you rather enjoy now, or enjoyed while you're working, and what you miss now that you're retired. I found a couple nice articles, and let me see if I can share. Oh, wow, look at that. You can. All right, so this article here talks about 3 ways to improve wellness benefits for employees. And they go over how the large employer, which a lot of these studies are based off of, don't really help the 99% of smaller employers. Now, large employers to these kind of studies are employers like Amazon, employers like United Healthcare, like massive companies. Even if you work at a utility company, you're still considered probably even small. But one of the main things that they talk about, or that I think they hark on at the end, which kind of encapsulates all of the topics, is that mental and financial wellness are very well correlated. If people are unsure of their financial stability, that affects their mental state. And that can be really, really troublesome for everyone. It affects their work and anything going on at home. No matter how hard we try, that can bleed into what's going on at work, and vice versa. What goes on at work can bleed into your personal life, which can be problematic. And we have to live with the fact that we're all humans. So, the first thing that I want to talk about, as far as the main two things that everyone who is a business owner, who runs a business, who operates a business, or an HR, is the mental well being. And that is different for everyone, right? That could mean feeling like your employer cares about you. That could mean that you, as an employee, feel like your work is impactful to your customers, impactful to your coworkers, impactful to your leadership, feeling like leadership cares about you, right? All of those things are one category of mental well being. Another one is having enough insurance, right? I talk to a lot of people who, at work, their insurance isn't even enough to take care of them if they want to go to the doctor office, right? They don't even feel like they have insurance to be able to go and get common things. They don't want to go to doctor because they're afraid of a bill. They're afraid of any test cost, right? If they go to the doctor finds something, they have to go get a diagnostic test, and they don't want to even do that. So that can also add to stress and also deterioration of the workforce of your workers. Another thing uh, that was very interesting to me was here. So employees crave more training. Now, I know when I was an employee, I wanted to learn. And one of the problems I know from having a small business of my own is training takes up time. And if you're a good employer, you try to maximize the efficiency of your employees. And you kind of can lose track or lose sight of how important training can be, not only for the compliant running and up to date processes of your business and the day-to-day operations, but also in their mental health, in their like purpose, again, for coming to work. And this article talks about how many employees want more training, and look, more than a third are willing to leave if it isn't offered. So these are two things that can be implemented as part of the culture, as part of the entire organizational kind of, I guess, well-being initiatives that don't cost anything. It might cost time and effort to implement, and I understand, but they're low-cost items that can be uh, implemented, that won't affect the bottom line, that won't affect revenue in a negative way if structured properly. And these things have to be done tactfully, right? I mean, you can't just have an email that's sent out and say, hey, everybody, what kind of training do you want? Oh, we're going to offer training at lunch on every Friday or something. that's just like a slap in the face. Really, it is. People who are working hard and diligently, they're going to look at that and be like, yeah, that's not packaged correctly. Just like how a good movie can captivate you for a long period of time while you waste time, right? A good and properly crafted message with the right value proposition built up is a much better delivery mechanism. Just like how you are as a business owner selling your company, selling your products, selling your services, you have to turn around and do the same thing with your employees whenever you're developing or creating something for them. And training is important. Mental wellness is very important as well. Now, I did do a small survey. Only 2 people responded, but the 2 people who responded on my Facebook, when I asked what benefits they really like at the workplace, they were in line here: training, experience, being able to develop themselves. And this is from my we'll just call her my grandmother, who is 80, and she rather enjoyed her working time, being able to grow and develop her skills. Now, the other was from a coworker, an old coworker of mine, who said mental health was really important. And that's pretty much what these 2 articles hark on, right? Mental health and training, growing as an individual, feeling that you have purpose. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in the live today. I wasn't sure how it worked, kind of testing it out. I probably plan on going live maybe once or twice a week just to go over some articles like this. I usually would do this and record it and then edit and then cut it up, but I feel like this is much more interactive, and we can talk about some articles that I find are really interesting, insightful, and also hopefully beneficial to you folks in a less than 10-minute little video here interaction. But no one's here, so I'm just going to sign off. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Remember, do good things, and I'll see you in the next video.